Part 2 of wasting 30 minutes of a scammer's life.
You're ascending is going through the right customer or not. That's the thing only.
Right. Right. Well, I know,
Your bill as soon as possible, so I would just I'm just going to ask you the POGID. That's one digit. That's the only thing that I need. Nothing more, because we have all information here, but we just want to make it confirmed from the customer side that the $50 reimbursement and the discount and fixed rates that we have here. So is it going to the correct person or not? That's the only thing here.
Right. Yeah, well, I know, sometimes you can't trust who you got on the phone because, like most calls are a scam. I mean, let's face it, most calls are scams these days. And so,
It's happening, yeah. It's even me, even myself, sir. Even myself, that when I'm out of duty at night, at evening, when I'm at my home, I receive so many calls that you're calling from like AT&T and that Spectrum and so many
oh yeah,
we have here in the U.S.
Yeah, yesterday I got one for DirecTV. They a scam, Then I get the Microsoft. Oh, we got a red light being blinking here. That somebody has corrupted your computer and that bullshit. And then I get the get $50 back on your electric bill bullshit. And then what they do is they call the next day and they say, hey, that call you got yesterday was not real. They are not a real electricity provider, and they're going to come and unplug your electricity in 2 hours. As if I'm going to believe that bullshit. You know what I mean? I mean, it's really almost comical. Unfortunately, some people believe it.
Yes,
Some people believe it, I guess. Otherwise, they wouldn't call. But I don't buy any of this shit. You know how it goes.
Hey, yeah, you're a nice one. The thing is that if they're calling, if they have some basic information about you, they're telling you first, that's okay, you can believe. Otherwise, if they don't know anything about you, so I don't think so that you should hear them anything that's calling from where or whatever they are saying to you.
Right. Yeah, like I know. I mean, I know. I haven't received a legit call in weeks. Quite frankly, the only calls that I get that are even half real, they're freaking robots. They're not even live human being talking to you. So it's good here in this case to talk to a real live human being, and I believe you're an honest man. At least when you get off the work.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry that I'm waiting for your POGID here because we don't really have allowed to talk with customers like that as we are doing.
Right.
Because there's so many customers that we have on work here to call them and talk with them about it all. So I'm waiting for you.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? I got a pop-up ad. And let's see. Okay, I'm gonna put in my username. Hold on. Now I'm gonna put in my password. And see, it's got a PDF file. Look at the bill. And, let's see. Let's see, coming up now. Man, that ain't right. Hold on. Let's try this. I'm gonna click on this pathway. My last electric bill was like, nearly $45, which ain't bad, but they doing this global warming bullshit. And then what they do is they make part of your electricity coming from renewables, which is more expensive, and it's just a goddamn ripoff when they should just be using natural gas, which is cheap. Because I tell you, this global warming shit, this total bullshit. There ain't no fucking goddamn global warming. As you know right now, since you live in New Jersey, you know right now there's a foot of snow on the ground. Does that look like global warming to you? I don't think so. So it's all, it's all bullshit what they're doing today. They're just here to rip you off.
Yes, sir.
You take global warming, for example. I can tell you right now, out of the whole 50 states in the United States of America, there's only been like 3 states that set all-time record high temperature in this century. The rest of them all back in like 1930s. It's all
Yes,
bullshit.
so like, yeah.
Yeah, everything you hear right now today on the news is bullshit, motherfuckers. They have to get your money, they have to control the world. These fucking bullshit. That's all it is. It's all it is. As you well know. Let's see where my POD number at here. PDF don't want to open. Do you know exactly where on the, without opening the PDF, do you know where I can find the POID?
Oh, did you get your brochure there or not yet?
Yeah. The PDF won't open. I'm looking where else can I find the POID number there on the bill.
Okay, if you don't have the idea that on my bill, you can find the POD ID.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Right here about that.
That's what I'm looking for right now. Hold on, I got a little gas.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. You got any money in the stock market? You got any money in the stock market? I'm looking to buy some of that NVIDIA. The price come down, but now it's going back up again.
Oh yeah, it's just like that. It's or day by day. It depends on day. One day it's up, the one day it's down like that.
Yeah, you start looking at it, and then you start. You don't want to chase it too high, and then it come down, and then you think you got a good deal, and then it just go lower.
Yeah.
And next thing you know,
That's what I think.
You're out of money.
I think there is the trade in petrol than the Atron, right? What do you think about that?
Let's say that again. I didn't quite hear you.
Yeah, I think that the Joe Biden is better than the Donald Trump. What do you think about it?
Yeah. I can't. I'm not sure what you're saying. I'm sorry about that. If I knew what you're saying, I'd be happy to agree with you, though.
Okay. Yeah, that's the case, sir. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting here. You try to.
You definitely.
The POD.
I tell you, I used to have a friend. He was from India. His name was Zahid Hussain, and you sound exactly like him. He was a terrific guy. I think he moved to Oregon, but you sound just like him. That's why I assume you were in India, not something else.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens like sometime a native speaker English that they think that they are calling from like that, or it's not like that. You can see that. So as we know you that we are not native as well.
Yeah.
But that's why it looks like that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know. There are a lot of Indians in New Jersey, as you well know, since you were here. I see Indians every day. Every day I see Indians. And now I live 10,000 fucking miles from India. But I see Indians every day. I used to work with an Indian. He called himself Thomas. But then after a while, he said his name is Benoy. So he changed he went by the American-fied name, but his real name is Benoy. Then everybody called him Benoy, which is a lot easier than, call him by a name that ain't his name. But, I know a lot of Indians. They're good people. The ones out there aren't trying to rip you off, Which from the phone call, I get a lot of phone calls from India, so I talk to a lot of Indians, on the phone. I see them on the street, see them in the store. Very good people, except the ones that are trying to rip you off. You know what I'm saying? But, yep.
Okay, so William, Mr. William.
Yep. How can I help you
get
today?
The copy or not yet?
Yeah, the PDF, I got so distracted talking to you. It's good to talk to someone, and, all I got here is my wife and my damn dog, and they're both, pain in the ass, to be quite honest with you. And my wife is, she's very, very basic, she don't know nothing. She's basic, she just cook dinner and, wash clothes, stuff like that. And so she ain't no fun to talk to. So I like talking to people on the phone.
Yeah.
And, I get calls every day, you know, I get calls from all over the place. And I just like to talk to people. You know how it is. Anyway, so what were we calling about? You were gonna. This ain't for Dish Network, right? No. No, no. That's right. You're gonna give me an electricity bill. You're gonna give me $50 back. That was it, right? And a low rate, if I recall correctly, right?
And that is in part 2 and part 3 coming up.